Good afternoon, I'm Pete Ferriam, and welcome to the Noon News. Happening today, people around the world are taking to the streets to demand action on climate change. This is video showing the marches from Paris, Sydney, Washington, D.C. Now Portland is joining them today. This is a live look at downtown Portland. You can see that huge mass of people there. Students had gathered at Terry Schrunk Plaza. I understand that many of them are heading to OMSI at this point right now. Students from local Portland high schools left class this morning to have their voices heard. Fox 12's Amber Wilmarth is in the thick of it. She joins us live and brings us the message that they have for city leaders. Amber?
Pete, there are hundreds of students here today from schools and all over the region. They've been here for about 2 hours, and you can hear they're still here at the rally. You can see they're holding signs, chanting, and they do have guest speakers on the stage in the middle. Now, students walked out of class this morning between 9 and 10 a.m. and came right here where they are currently holding this rally. Next, they'll march along the East Bank Esplanade to a Climate Strike Festival at OMSI. The police put out a planned route for that march. It's along Madison and goes across the Hawthorne Bridge. Students are asking Portland City officials to make some changes that they say are needed to create a more sustainable future.
There's not just young people that are scared about their future, there's adults that are scared about the young people's future. And I think that that's one big statement that we feel is really necessary to make, because we want our politicians and our lawmakers and our leaders to be in action and passing policies and laws and legislation which is going to protect and preserve our future.
It feels electric almost. It feels crazy to be a part of such a big group who all support each other like this and really believe that we can make a change.
Jaden Wynn helped organize this demonstration today. Locally, they do demands. They're asking that Mayor Ted Wheeler engages the community in creating a climate emergency resolution. It says they also want local lawmakers to keep the climate in mind in every policy that they implement. And it's not just students here today, here as well, and community members.
I'm convinced. I'm convinced by what the scientists are telling us about. I'm going to get choked up for some reason. I think that if I'm going to give this guy a world worth living in, then we're going to have to do something. We're going to have to change the way we live.
This isn't the first time Portland students have walked out. In the spring, they marched for the same reason, but organizers say that this time they are encouraging adults to take part, and there is a huge group here today, so you can see that have worked. And I did want to note that Portland Public Schools said that students out here today for both the high school and the middle school will have an excused absence if they pre-arrange leaving for this demonstration with their teachers and of course let them know when they were going to leave. But right now you can see students are starting to move, getting ready to take that march over to OMSI. Please ask that if you are driving in that area to be mindful of the students walking that way. Reporting live in downtown Portland, Amber Wilmarth, Fox 12 Oregon.